Alright, we should be good. Actually, give me a second here. Give me a sec, guys. Okay, hopefully that's a little better. Not sure, but we'll find out. But, either way, back again for E6. I know I didn't end up doing it yesterday, but, actually, wait, really? It's already in the red? Darn, hold on, guys. Just gotta lower the gain on the mic a little bit more. Joys of, streaming, you gotta do this stuff on the fly, you know? There's so much I can do. Without having to, you know, disrupt the pace, I guess. Okay, that should be better. I'll drop it more if I need to. But, yeah, regardless, I'm gonna continue where we left off. Oh my god, this music again. Sorry, it's so good. Yep, and looks like performance is still stable. It's a very good port. Alright. You'll be crossing to Canaan Island, I take it. Well, you'll see when you get there. You'll see what kind of lifestyle those bastards are living. Still, you yourself are an Aresian. I can't help but wonder what you'll think of their lives compared to ours. Actually, you know what? Here's what I'll do. Move the mic stand a little bit. That should be good. According to the chief, the passage ahead of us leads all the way to Canaan Island. I've also been told that it's crawling with foul monsters. I'd initially thought that we might be able to use it as a replacement for the bridge, but in its current state... RIP. I guess I can't really do anything about it. Oh yeah, let me double check. Do we have everything equipped? We got some accessories. Oh my god, dude, this music. This music. I love it. It's got that nice bit of percussion. Man, I gotta get used to finding those smaller bugs. I can't go to the sides here. Oh god, I made him respawn. What have I done? I think audio-wise we should be okay. I'm just looking at the volume slider in between. Oh my god, these jams though, dude. I love it. I love it once again, I'm sorry. When it comes to Falcon music, I'm a very, very easy man to please. Gosh, it's so crazy though, right? I played so many Falcon games in recent months, and yet, every time I'm still just constantly surprised at the variety. Question is, do we go down or up? I guess we'll try south. Oh my god. Oh my god. I was about to gush and say, like, man, I really do love that percussion, but... we got traps. Oh god. You know what? We could use one of those to heal, actually. There we go. Gotta remember that. Damn, almost got killed by Poo Poo. Lord. How's the audio, by the way, So let me know, dude. Also, my god, this music is really good, man. Like, it's so crazy when you said that, oh, this track uses, like, or this game uses more synth than the other ones. For some people, that would be a downgrade, but I think I kind of like it more. I don't know, man. Synth feels really good for Ys. At least for these retro ones, right? Like, the ones that look more distinctly retro and sprite-based. I feel like it really works for me. It's fine? Okay. And just smacks it. Adel's sword resonated with the door. I'd say for me it gives it its unique flavor. Yeah. Like, I love them both though, don't get me wrong, don't get it twisted. I think it's just after playing Origin and Felghana and a lot of Falcom tracks, you know, using a lot of like arrange or like even sometimes like super arranged like tracks in the Trails games, I'm like, I'm super down with all the synth, honestly. Yo, who is this? Oh my god. He's got the scar and everything. Yo, this man looks like he came right out of a 90s anime. Or hell, even 80s. It's Sonosuke cigar from Kenshin. I was gonna say, yeah, reminds you of Sonosuke. Oh, man. Looks like I need the right key to open it. Guess I'll just have to find some other way. Well, well. What have we got here? What's up, homie? Never thought I'd run into someone else in a place like this. Who are you, anyway? You sure don't look like you came from town. Or from the town. He introduced himself and explained how he recently washed up on these islands. Adol. Adol Kristen? Huh. You really never know what fate's gonna throw your way. Fancy meeting the legendary Adol the Red here at a time like this. The Red. Okay. I've heard all kinds of rumors about you. Mostly ones about you being a real goody two-shoes who can't keep his nose out of other people's business. I don't think I could let a chance like this slip me by, even if I wanted to. How about it? Up to seeing how much of a fight you can muster against my halberd? Right now? Prove to me that blue, Amelis? Huh. Blue Amelis sword of yours isn't just for show. It might be for show. Oh my god, he's got reach. Damn. The second I see the animation happening, it's too late. Yeah, I still got him though, wasn't too bad. It's a little jank though. It's so weird going to like a fight like this, but no real like blatantly square big open stage. And no range attacks or anything. It's like, it's very simple combat right now. It's so strange. Not bad. Not bad at all. Goody two-shoes or no, at least you know your way around the sword. The name's, I'm assuming Geis? Or is it Geese? Nah, it's probably Geis. I'm an adventurer like you. Dabble in a bit of mercenary work on the side when I feel like it. Now on the other side of these ruins is a place called Canaan Island. There's a town there where all the people who've washed up from Europe live. I'm sorry. I love how specific it has to be. Only washed up Europeans. Only. Like, you gotta be kidding me, bro. Why don't you just sit tight and mind your own affairs for once in your life? Rude. It's for your own good. Holy shit. It's the little things that make me laugh, man. It really... Uh... really is. I mean, can I even do anything with that door? Door's firmly closed. Okay. That's what I thought. What do you mean, though? It's red like my hair. You gotta let me in. Oh god, I'm stun locked. Man, I do wonder though if people actually are against, because I'm just thinking about it. I'm not really a fan of, like, MIDI, but I do like synth. Which for me there is, like, a distinction. Because, man, like, you compare this to what some of the Dragon Quest, like, this series, like, music, oh my god, like, I think even, like, what, Dragon Quest 11 on PS4 had MIDIs? And compared to this, I'm like, nah. I wouldn't accept that. But I think I do know some people, at least in the past, like, I know they did not like synth at all. Or they were, like, super diehard about orchestrated stuff. And I'm like, that's fair, but damn. Could not live like that. I love my retro games too much. Shoutouts to Tom and Brittany Avery. Who knows? They didn't laugh their ass off. True, yeah. That's a good point. Oh man, Localization must have had a trip with that. Have you heard the MIDI soundtrack for Final Fantasy 7 and 8? I've heard 7's, but not 8's. That was on PC, right? It's been a long time for me, though, so maybe if I want to suffer, I guess I could listen to them again at some point, but... Oh, man. That main theme is butchered for 7. But that's the thing, though, right? Like, I'm all for synths and, like, you know, how instrumentation was back in the day, but MIDIs is just a little too much. I didn't mean to use it. Final Fantasy 8 came out Steam for the first time. That shit had to get modded. That PS1 synth. Man. God, I know I could try slashing at him, but the downward thrust is so much more safe. Oh my god, I even see him. Hello? So you can heal during boss battles, right? Oh yeah. Yeah, you mentioned that. I wasn't worried, but, you know, I'd like to not use Atom if I could avoid it. I knew it. Unfortunately, there are some exploits that make this really easy like that. I was about to say, I heard one moving. Oh? We may have already taken as much stone from this area as we're able. Looks like we're gonna need to start taking it from the underground then. Not looking forward to having to take care of all the insects down there first. From my experience, those should pose no trouble, or should pose no trouble. My concern lies more in angering the Quaterham people. Ah, come on. Who cares what those tailed freaks think? They got nothing to do with us. All we need to think about is making our own lives safer and more comfortable. That's Master Baslam's way, and I'm with him every step of it. I suppose you're right. Oh? Greetings, it is I, another fellow washed-up European. But what the? How'd you end up in there? You shouldn't look familiar. Are you the mercenary who washed up here a while back? No, he is not. He seems to be a new arrival. In any case, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Lloyd of the Baslam Trading Company. Sorry, I don't know why my mind was going to a committee. This man is our associate. Zaxxon? Probably, yeah. Based on your appearance, you've come from Europe as well. Would you mind if I asked you how you came to be in the underground passage? He introduced himself and explained everything that had happened since his arrival on Quadra Island. I see. So you were rescued by the Retta, then? And you say the underground passage extends across the sea floor, all the way to Quatera Island? Most interesting find. We should inform Master Baslam at once. You must be one gutsy bastard to make your way through a dangerous place like that. How about it? You fancy working under Master Baslam? Life is damn good if you do. He'll forget how you washed up here in no time. Now, Zaxxon. We must impress him. I'll be returning to Master Baslam as we agreed. Can I leave the bridge's surveillance to you? Yeah, leave it to me. Alright, if you see any newcomer, maybe we'll get a chance to have a drink together sometime. I got fucked up and showed those red ends how OP I am. Good lord. If you make a detour east from here, you'll find yourself in Port, Remorgue? The town which we call our home. I'll refer you to my employer, Master Baslam, so I insist that you come visit his mansion once you're able. He acts as both representative and leader of our town, so it might be wise to solicit an audience with him. Now, if you'll excuse me. Nothing else around here. I do appreciate all the greenery. Although it said if we go east of here, so which way is north? I guess this would be east. Go over this way. Or did I just imagine that he said east and he said another direction? Bruh. Heck, I was right. My goodness, this soundtrack, man. Yo, this looks comfy. A member of the trading company too, you know? So why must one such as me be relegated to Picard duty? Hey, I was about to say, yeah, Picards are back. Or rather, they started here, I guess. What a travesty. Even criminal, I dare say. Looks like Blue Mary and Android 18. She do. Man. Oh, are you new around here? You must have had it rough, poor kid. Everyone here came from outside the Great Vortex. Newcomers are always welcome. Take it easy until you settle in. My ship, my cargo, my pride as a Roman merchant. And now I'm stranded here with no way to get off these islands. My life's over. Welcome. Oh no, she's cute. Oh, I haven't seen you around before. Are you doing here? You must have been through a lot. Make yourself comfortable here, okay? Oh, you must be new here. Welcome to my humble establishment. You must have been through some rough times recently to have ended up here. A white mirror. No, I'm sorry. I'm afraid I've never heard of any such thing. If it concerns Zaretta, it may be worth asking the professor. He lives in the wooden house in the southern end of town. Isaac looking like Cassius. I can see it, yeah. Oh no, she's cute, Marcus 2020. I say it a lot, but I might need to make it more, apparently clear. You new member of our dear community? My name is, August. I don't think you have to pronounce the E, right? As you can see, I am a wandering minstrel. Or minstrel, sorry. Oh my, that sword you have is an unusual one. A red-haired swordsman carrying an Asmelas. I want to put an S there, I don't know why. Actually, no, wasn't Asmelas like the name of a tower? In, Trails in the Sky or somewhere? Like, why am I thinking of Asmelas? I know that's from somewhere. Hearing an Emerald Blade? I can feel a song coming on already. Joe's probably. Yeah, I want to say Asmelas Tower, like, sounds right to me. But yeah, no, I really like, I think out of Origin, Felghana, and this, it's weird. I think I actually like the illustration, or the artist who did these more than the other ones. But I think I just like that 80s, like, 90s anime look. Oh, your name was Adol, was it not? Wasting no time in coming to see Master Baslam, I see. He's been expecting you. Welcome to the Baslam Trading Company. I hope that you enjoy your visit. Hold on, I will waste time seeing him, actually. I consider these as late 90s and early 2000s, yeah, 2000s look. Yeah, I'd agree with that. It's just, sometimes for me, 80s and 90s kind of blurs a bit. Because, like, I watched a lot of 80s shows in the 90s, so it gets very, like, muddled in my mind, you know? We haven't met before, have we? Does that mean you came from the outside? Oh, you must be... Pardon me, I haven't the faintest idea of who you are. Oh, you're a new arrival? Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, then. Likewise, ma'am. I think that's just to leave. Oh man, I actually like this part of the track. Very good. Oh, would you look at that? Ever thought the day would come when Chief Ord would entrust his blade to an Aresian? My name is Leave. I'm a craftswoman who works with MLS. Well, I suppose it wouldn't hurt. If Chief Ord thinks that highly of you, then I suppose I can help you however I'm able. Using the facilities in this forge, I'll be able to temper your MLS sword for you. Tempering it will allow me to draw out its latent abilities so that you can use them in combat. In return, however, you're going to need to find the ML necessary for tempering it yourself. Surely your male pride wouldn't let me do all the work now, Damn, that comment. Do we even have any? Oh, is that what the green crystal thing is? I guess so. This music. Sorry, but hold on. Also, Is it worth doing as many upgrades as possible? So, let swords become stronger the more they're tempered. Adding the power of the spirits in a sword and then releasing it allows you to unleash powerful attacks. Damage dealt by those attacks as well as their effects evolve the more the sword is tempered. Mind you, there's a limit on how much you can temper any sword. He's like, share what elf hears. Yeah, I was gonna say, I like the look of her, but it reminds me of something. She's not as, you know, I don't even know, I guess, like, more tan or, like, slightly, like, you know, darker shade compared to Shara, but she's still looking, looking pretty good. I like her a lot. But let me know, is it worth it to do as much as I can, or hold off at some point? Go ahead with the upgrade? Okay. Man, this thing looks like it belongs in Soul Calibur. Kinda looks like a weapon that like Xianghua would use or something. I guess I'll do one more? Okay. Man, it's so funny though, right? Because I'm thinking back to like around when the time this game came out. Gosh. Like, I don't know, man. It just reminds me of how, like, I think around this time, like in the early 2000s, I was playing stuff like Tales of Symphonia and a whole bunch of other games. But I feel like none of the soundtracks really stood out to me when I played most games at that time, but I feel like this would be immediately nostalgic to me. Which is weird, because a lot of JRPGs back then didn't have, like, great music. Like, it was, like, pretty good. But if it wasn't, like, Final Fantasy or, like, anything by Square, like, it was, like, kinda okay. But this is really good. Good levels, you get new abilities with your sword. Ah, okay. But yeah, long story short, I guess on, my rant is just that, man, you can't beat good compositions. Falcom back in the day was still kind of killing it. Yo, what is this shot? Are they just flexing? I think they're just flexing. But the widescreen doesn't make it look like a good flex. It makes it look really weird. Like, Adol's in, you know, a big, like, Hollywood set with a very elaborate green screen. But, you know, flex on, Falcom, even if you were not meant for widescreen. Flex on, my friend. Good lord. Reminds me of Altered Beast, where they reveal it's just a stage play. God. Oh, damn. She's not my type, but she is beautiful. James Rose, part of the Boston Trading Company. Tell you the truth, though, I'd prefer it if you... Oh, if I weren't working under that filthy old man and his hideous mustache. I'm the kid running the street stall outside as my younger brother. Oh gosh, I forgot how you pronounce names like these. Yeah, no, I give up. I've completely forgotten. How do you pronounce them when it's like O-I and X at the end? Crow? Or is it Crowa? No, probably just Crow. Bruh, it's French. That's the thing, I know it's French, but my god, I never took French. Well, I guess we don't have any shields, right? Hmm. Hydroid Talisman. Prevents curse. Prevents poison? Hmm. What do you say, get the shield? Soul, or wait for something else? Or the mail, I don't know. I mean, that is an 8% increase in defense as opposed to 6, so... Hmm. Get a shield? Okay. Still checking the numbers. Get the ring mail eventually. Okay. God, I'm never gonna get tired of the shop theme. Never, ever. Like, it's just so happy, man. Fuck. Oh, wait, right. That was a new shield. Okay. Looks like Vanessa from King of Fighters. I can see that, yeah. And I never did play Vanessa in KOF 14. Maybe she comes back in 15 and I could mess with her. Although I think from what I heard from some people, she's not exactly beginner friendly. Did I go in here? Okay, no, it's the last place. Did I miss anything else? She's not great in 14. Ah, okay. And that's so weird, too. Wasn't she a DLC character? You would think. Usually DLC characters end up being some of the better characters in the roster. Let me see what happens when I leave. Ah, it's a second section. There's a random gear over there. Take a dive. There's a rare occasion where she got added due to demand, but somehow she did not feel great. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. Yeah, like you said, that usually doesn't happen. Usually when it's like a fan favorite, or you know, people really want them, it's like they'll usually like get it right. Yikes. That's unfortunate. Question is, do I take the blue pill or the red pill? Fuck it, going red, it matches. Wow, what a magnificent, or rather, what magnificent red hair. Yo, something about him, though. He looking kind of sneaky. So you must be the newcomer that Lloyd mentioned. I don't know if I can fully trust this guy. My name is Baslam. I'm a merchant from, Altago. I was stranded here about 10 years ago or so. Been working on expanding the town ever since. One might even say I'm the most important man in... the most important man in Rimorg. Ah, surprise? Well now, it's your turn. How did you get here, young man? And I'll explain everything that had happened to him since he washed up on Quatera Island. Oh, you ended up on Quatera, did you? I'll be blunt. I can't stand those Retta. Especially Chief Ord, the stubborn old mule. He grumbled about every little thing. Stop destroying the ruins. Stop cutting down all the trees. What's the problem with wanting to make our town bigger and more pleasant to live in? You want a better life, you have to put in the hard work and creativity necessary to get it. That's the way a merchant needs to live. No, if you ask me, that's the way everyone needs to live. Well, seems like you two are both stubborn in your own different ways. The Rock, they made him awesome. Oh yeah, Rock feels great. Like, just going from, like, Garou to 14, I was like, yeah, they nailed him. Absolutely nailed him. The man's from Africa. Specifically with an O. Oh, you must be the one Lloyd was telling me about? My name is Maple. I'm a maid who works here at the mansion. I assume you were shipwrecked too? It's not hard to figure out. Everyone in town came here in the same way. I'm sure you'll get along here just fine. Huh. It's so crazy how this many people ended up getting, you know, shipwrecked like that. Okay, I already talked to him. Did I go into this one? I washed up too, huh? Still, you should be glad you got away with your life after ending up in the vortex. My name is Annis, I'm a fisherwoman. You're gonna be pain getting used to life here at first. We're on this together, yeah? I ain't gonna lie, she looks pretty cute. Actually, a lot of women in E6. A lot of good female designs, I have to say. They are, up my alley. I'm a big fan. As I mentioned, he's from Altago, which is in Africa. Who wins Total Africa? Or I guess, Afroka. With the mocha. Also, what's up, Arcadius? Yeah, we still got 64. Nintendo 64 saves. Bruh. Do you rank in GU today? Nice. Oh my god, this music, man. I love it. Oh my god. God damn, Falcom always delivers. Always. So I kind of like how this map is split between, like, land and water parts, or at least, like, shallow. Nice. How do I get over there? Unless you could, like, swim later. Or maybe, maybe on the other side of the map. Got your magic skill from that upgrade? Oh yeah, that's true. But I'm trying to press R1 and it doesn't do anything. Do I need to do something else? Unless I didn't set that up properly. Gotta fill it up. Okay, I was wondering why I was half full. Looks like nobody else around here. Good lord, man. Valcom has really spoiled me. Like, it's crazy how... I don't know how to put it, man. Like, there are so many soundtracks that are, like, so well beloved, but it's like... There's a lot of good soundtracks in gaming, don't get me wrong, but I think I value consistency way more. Like, I think Falcom does soundtracks or albums or whatever you want to call them, like, way better than most other companies, or, like, I want to listen to the whole thing, usually, when I hear it. At least when I go back and listen to them on Spotify, I'm like, damn, they're all really good. Because, man, even some of the best soundtracks, I'm like, they got some low points for me. But I always love how all these are just good, you know? Like, there are some JRPGs I play, right, where it's like, the field or, like, map themes are really good, or town themes, but then the second you go into dungeons, like, it has to be boring for some reason, and I hate that shit. I'm like, listen, it's gotta sound great everywhere, damn it. You can do it. Man, that drop just fell to the water. Oh god, the boars are back. The not boars. Damn, this shit hurts. Oh god, I didn't know how long it was gonna last. Might need to bail and grind on this one, actually. Those are just that tanky. Plus, they didn't have to make a bopping shop theme, but they did it anyway. Yeah, that's what I mean, though, right? It's like, so many things, it's like, they didn't have to make it so good, you know? But they do, and it's just because they know quality. They're like, listen, we're not gonna half-ass this stuff. Wild fowl meat. Sounds great. It's crazy though, like I think a good example for me is actually like Persona 5. Persona 5 has some great tracks, but there's a lot of stuff I will not listen again. Or not listen to again. But man, this shit's low-key underrated. Mementos, yeah. And like a lot of in-between themes, I'm like, yeah, I get it. You know, like they work for like the cutscenes or for like the emotional moment, but that's like it. Like, it's not stuff that I'd want to listen to by itself and, like, still works great just for me enjoying the game in the moment, right? Like, Falcom soundtracks for me are double duty. I want to listen to them outside of the game, but I'm also enjoying the game way more because the soundtrack is so fun in it. Oh my god, and this is what I mean too, right? Like, I don't know what to expect when I enter and like hear like a cave theme, but this is great. Question is, am I underleveled for this? Who are you? I thought Agu had arrived for a minute. Ah, so you're relatively new to Canaan Island. My cousin's name is Gazelle. Or I guess it's Gazel. Like a glazed donut. You look like you're a swordsman, but you'll want to be careful up ahead. This cave is extremely dangerous. It's so dark that you can barely see what's in front of you. The shells of the monsters are impossible to penetrate. Welcome to try your luck here, but I would strongly suggest not going in without being fully prepared. Speaking of people going into dangerous places, I wonder what happens to that boy I saw earlier. He's the one studying under the scholar in town. I saw him chasing something north across the plains on my way here. In that direction lies the the steep mountain we call Granavalis. Though it's difficult even for seasoned climbers, I suppose we're likely to give up and go home soon enough. Okay, yeah, that's a 0. We should probably get out of here. That's usually all I need to see, right? I'm like, Jesus. Studio cave theme can be this awesome. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? That's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, these cave themes in any other JRPG, boring, trash, right? Like, they usually just, like, end up being noise to me. Like, background noise. This shit sticks out. In a way, it reminds me of the, oh, what was the name of it? No, I guess in general, right? Like, there was, like, a cave theme that was using, like, Trails in the Sky. It reminds you of that. Or, like, when you were going through, like, dungeons or, like, a certain, like, passageways, like, through, to the next, like, area. Oh my god, immediately. Oh my god, we got yeeted. Cave theme in Xenoblade that gave my ex a headache that made her mute the TV. Well, in Xenoblade 1? Good lord. Yeah, don't blame her. There we go. Did not happen to me, but it's pretty tiring to hear. Yeah, like, I don't hate it, but it's not, you know, it's certainly not up there for one of my favorites, but man, that's what I mean though when I say, like, I value consistency. Like, heck, I'll be real. Even, oh, nah, we'll get to it when we get to it. I was gonna say, like, probably the one time where, like, hearing, like, Falcon music for the first time, like, it felt like a little, was, I remember Cold Steel 1, like, the first dungeon you do. That's kind of, I guess, like, a test for, like, you know, teachers and whatnot. I remember that part didn't have, like, a really great dungeon theme. It was just okay. So I guess it's kind of an example of what I mean when, like, certain, like, dungeon themes just kind of go in the background to me. It wasn't bad, though, but just a little too slow pace. Underground, that old schoolhouse? Yeah. And it wasn't a bad dungeon theme, but just, not what I prefer. Like, it's just there for me. Yeah, exactly, man. You know, it's like, it's not bad, but that's what I mean, though, where it's just, like, certain tracks, I'm like, when you go into dungeon themes, I'm like, that's usually what you expect, right? Like, maybe, like, a simple melody, but it just really goes in one ear and out the other. But this shit's a fucking jam. Although that being said, Cold Steel 1 still has a lot of great sound, or not soundtracks, but a lot of great tracks from what I remember. Oh yeah, wait, I wanted to see what was down south for a sec, because there were two paths we could go after that short dungeon. I'm just curious. That's the north area where you ride the horse. I really like that one too. I couldn't tell you my favorite though. It's been a long time. I remember though, Cold Steel also had like a lot of tracks where it's just like, you did not need to make these tracks so good, but you did anyway. Like I remember, there was like a radio station that Reen would like listen to at times in the dorms, and it's like that track didn't need to be that good. Like you're on trains and you're playing like this like card mini game that's like not great, but it's there. But like the music was flexing regardless, and I'm just like, yeah, several times Falcom just loves to flex. A sucker for Peruvian, Bolivian, Indian flute songs? Yeah. Oh my god, yo, she trapped me. You saw that? Oh my god. Skynet AI, that girl? Watch out for that girl. Radio station song is catchy as hell. Oh yeah. Yeah, let me just see what's going on here. Ah, okay. Dead end. You can see some of those tailed freaks on the other side of the bridge. Looks like there's 2 of them there at the moment. I wonder what they're muttering about. Either way, fat chance we're getting it fixed at this rate. Have to let Master Baslam know and see what he thinks. Ooh boy. But alrighty then, we go forth. And again, I do appreciate too, like, man, there's this stigma about, linear games. I love that shit from time to time, right? Sometimes I don't want to get lost in the place I'm exploring. I just want to go from point A to point B. The backtracking is fine, of course, but man, I don't know where the stigma for, like, hating linear games came from. Like, I know Final Fantasy 13 was, like, a poster boy of that. But, like, this type of linearity I'm totally fine with. It's just weird how it's gotten a bad rap over the years. Oh god, wait, not here. Final Fantasy 13 just made that debate very famous. Yeah. It's just unfortunate, because for me it takes all kinds. Like, I remember in 2017, it was a phenomenal year for video games, but oof, I kind of was getting tired of the open world format. Because a lot of things are trying to be, like, super open in exploration. I'm just like, can I just have a simple linear structure, please? I kind of want it simple sometimes. Like, that's what's so nice about the E series so far, is that none of them feel like they overstay their welcome at all. It feels like every time they end at the perfect time. Also, I will say, I was gonna ask, so for tomorrow, since my sister has to go to work, I might be going to the gym early in the morning. What time are you to be free for E6? Because we might be able to do a pretty chunky session if you're down. Maybe like 4 hours or something. But let me know what time works for you, man. Man, the amounts are like so small, you can hardly see them sometimes. Probably during the time where everyone was standing World RPGs, people did not notice the good JRPGs outside of Final Fantasy. You down for tomorrow? Yeah. But do you have like any preference for time? Oh, Western RPG, sorry. I don't know why my mind went to like world because I was thinking like open world. For a moment. But yeah, no, that's true. I remember the PS3 and 360 era was probably like the worst time for me personally, as someone who likes a lot of like, you know, Japanese studios and games from there. There was a lot of Western games that just I really wasn't vibing with, so like selection was like pretty small, you know. I'm kind of glad I started streaming like in 2015 when you know, companies were putting out pretty good games that were more to my taste. But I always remember PS3 and 360 era was like weird for me. And it was never as bad as like, oh man, am I falling out of video games? It's just like, no, it was just, I knew they weren't to my taste. Most of the games that were coming out. Where's it going? Afternoon? Your time, right? So I guess like maybe around like 3 p.m. would be pretty good. 3 or 4. I could probably do that. Maybe 2 p.m. my time at the earliest, if that's okay with you, but we'll see. Any points of this? Okay, just checking. Alright, since that cave is too tough for us right now, I guess we'll go this way. Just in case I'm late, that's why you got the guide. Yeet. Do I have to worry about anything missable or, like, optional? For the most part, or am I good to just kind of go with my gut? Don't I have a lot of those to cure? Yeah, I got quite a few. For your gut, but if you feel like you missed something, the guide is there. Yeet. And that's probably the other thing I liked about Origin as well. Logano wasn't too bad about it, but I probably would have missed those side quests. But I do like these games though, where it's like you don't feel like you need a guide, you know? They're short, to the point. And that's kind of what helps a linear game sometimes too, is that you don't feel like you're missing out on anything. Oh, actually pretty good damage on him now. Man, I love how the controls are so responsive, though, that you can just, like, time a downward thrust on a flying enemy like that. Okay, wait, no, it's actually lower to the ground. Especially 60 FPS. Oh yeah, feels great. I wish I could stream at 60, but even though I could with PC games, might be too much for the stream. But the most important part is that I have the 60. And but at some point, I would love to get a proper rig. Maybe someday in the future. Controls wise. Oh yeah. Yo, what the fuck? Took money? Oh my god, they can do that? What the fuck, bro? I'm tight. What the fuck? Bitch. How do you even get it back? Took them long enough. God damn. That's bullshit, bro. Yo, never mind. E6, put it in trash. Different pretty fast. For real, I'm like, damn. How much do they steal usually? Do you know, man? Salt flows. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the fuck? Okay. That happened so fast. At least I saved recently, but damn, that was so fast. 40? See the number when you get hit? Damn, okay. Jesus Christ, I got steamrolled. I lost like 60 of my health, like, immediately. You hate to see it. Good lord, I never saw him do that much damage, too. I didn't even notice how I got stunned. It just looked like they were doing, like, the usual charge move. Maybe it has a low chance of stunning me like that, but Jesus. That was not pretty. Set effects are RNG. Okay. But is it just, like, completely RNG, or is it certain attacks will have a chance of RNG on it for stun? Or I guess in a way it's kind of like the enemy's crit. Completely. Okay. Damn. That's harsh. Oh, is there anything else around here? Nah, but I gotta go back and kill everybody I see at this point. I'm okay with it though, because the music is so good. Man, could you imagine having to grind and the music would suck too? This was written by the Falcom gang. What even are those? They look kind of like bees. I remember to use the nuts more often. They drop them quite a bit. I could check the left side. But isn't this where I went before? Okay, no, this is a different left. Oh no! Okay. I'm gone. That's a clear sign. A clear sign. Holy shit. Oh god, no, I pressed the wrong button. Jesus. Like, the second I saw that, I was like, nope, I'm out. My god, they're juking pretty good. Jesus Christ, though. Part of me kind of likes how you can get into danger like that, though. I know, like, it has potential for salt-inducing, but... I don't know, man. There's something nice about knowing, like, hey, listen, there are no restrictions. You're actually going out and risking your fucking life. I'll go back to the save point after this, actually. I'm using a lot of nuts. Too many. Those things are terrifying like Tic-Tites in Zelda Ocarina of Time. Oh yeah. I was like, Jesus Christ, that range is like horrific. Man, I hate that projectile. It's so good. Please nerf. And it's so weird, they were dropping a lot of nuts before. Not so much anymore. People say I got scared in Dark Souls. I'm like, when was the last time you got your ass almost killed by that thing at E6? Yeah, fuck. Like, there's something to be said about enemies with just large as fuck hitboxes. I'm like, yeah, that's terrifying. Alright, so I guess our best option is just go straight north. I thought I got poisoned for a second. I was like, wait, what? Since when? Oh, no. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why'd that happen so quickly again? Are you kidding me? That's the first one I fought in a minute. I'm like, listen. That's too common, bro. Thank God for level ups. Damn, they're really throwing in every enemy now. Hmm. It doesn't look like there's anything over here. Wait, did I check this corner? Okay, yeah, I did. We're good. Oh man, I just realized one lame part though is you can't jump and use your special. Like, I'm so used to doing like an open Fogana. I love doing the frickin' like tornado into a jump for aerial enemies. Oh well. Oh hell no. You can't leave. Oh my god. What's the best course of action? Just like keep attacking? Or is there an item I can use? Jesus Christ. What is the best option for that? Lowers the height of his jumps too. Damn, that's some shit. Get it later? Damn, so you're just like boned. Ah, man. Alright, well, let me try and not grind too much for now, I guess, because if that shit keeps happening, that's a problem. Or at least those enemies, yeah, like you said. Damn, that's some shit. It's so tempting because they're not too hard, but my god, you get hit once and that shit happens way too often. That's a nasty status ailment. I'd rather be confused. This brings me back to the dangers of East 1 and 2. Oh yeah. Although East 1 and 2, the dangers for me were more because, holy shit, they spawn so quickly. Or like they respawn so quickly. If you could not sit still in those games, you would fucking die. Unless you found the right spot. God, I was about to say no wonder I'm poisoned. I was like, why am I still taking damage? But damn, bruh. Game's like, listen, ain't pulling punches no more. God, I hate how those drops can just fall underneath the water like that. Rather, into the deep end. Alright. Oh boy. Just want to fish them off, but then they shut up real quick. Damn, they're really not gonna give me any breathing room. Fuck it. I'm just gonna go. What the like, this is what I'm talking about, man. Every time I enter a dungeon, I don't know what to expect, but they always really impress me. What the fuck, dude? Oh, it's so good. Ow. Maybe I need a few levels. Do I need a few levels, Chief? Hold on. That damage is pretty raw. Maybe I need one more level? Damn, music is nice, though. I'm gonna keep trying to fight him, though. I'm close to a save point, so... Whoa, what the fuck? Oh no, that's some shit. Alright, let me get out of here. Truly, that's some shit. It's like 40 damage clean. Damn, they're getting nasty with this dungeon right now. Damn, maybe I do just need some levels, but holy shit. That's tough. May need that ring mail too. Good point. Do we have to... Yeah, we got the money for it. Yeah, I'd rather grind with that thing on. I regret everything. Yep. Oh, I just wanted to kill the one. At least he saved. Alright, let me just book it. It is nuts how common that is. Like, how did I get away with, like, not being hit by those things, like, several times and being fine? That is insane. Yo, please get away from me. Yeah, I can live with the poison, but I'm gonna head back soon. And I don't know what it is though. Something about that twang in some parts of this track just really make it so good for me. But alright, let's go back and buy that upgrade. She was... Oh, was she actually here? No. Here we go. Should we try and bother getting another upgrade? Well, we do have a few of them. Another sword upgrade to get a skill? Yeah. Gains wind element. Man, she looks so good. Every time I go that way, jeez. You can mash her in combos. Dope. Dope. It does leave a little bit of recovery though, so you kind of got to use it smart. Yeah, it leaves you open for a little, like, split second. But that's enough sometimes, you know? Like, right there almost. It's like a combo under, I mean? Yeah, pretty much. Wait, was there another drop there? Oh, yeah. Oh, but I already... Oh, max out again on nuts. Max nut. That's what time is it? Oh, is it already... Oh, it's like midnight? Oh, it's midnight exactly. Yeah, I can still keep going for a little bit. I don't want to make this too long of a session, just because, I want to try and go to the gym early so I have more time for E6 tomorrow. I think the earliest I've gone to the gym was like, I don't even know, like 11 a.m. I wonder how weird it might be to go like at 8 in the morning or something. Or at least like leave the house at 8 a.m. to get there a little bit earlier. Also, man, one thing's for sure, though. I really gotta push myself next time I go to the gym. Been playing it a little too, I don't know, a little too lax. Oh, that reminds me. Oh, man, I should definitely call it, at about 2 hours, because I just remembered I need to try to find where the heck my, freaking sweatbands are. Because ever since I did laundry, like, about a week ago, I couldn't find them again. That's fun. Although, that's not enough of a reason to not go to the gym, obviously. But it does help not having to carry a rag around. Yo, I was about to say, what if E6 had, like, fall damage? That'd be cursed. Man, you gotta love how, like, you can't find shit in your room sometimes. It's the worst feeling. Alrighty then. See if we can do this a little... Oh god, a little better. Oh god, didn't mean to do that. God, this music is so good. That's not good though. Oh god. I was about to say, you gotta chill, man. Anything hidden around here? Oh god. Oh my god. Use more of my new dumbbells I got recently tomorrow. Nice. I thought there'd be a trap or something. Damn it. Oh, let me try and run for the save point. So then where else do I go from here? Was there a point up on the right or left? Oh, I see. Yeah, downward thrust lingering hitbox will really save me there. Yeah, they really can't hit you if you have that hitbox. Damn, son. Thing is, you gotta time it right, though. Okay, here we go. Whoa, that projectile's kind of cool, actually. I kind of like it. I just love the after image, man. It's really cool. Remember fighting games like with the fucking Alpha series and shit. I fucking love after images. It's such a cool, like, minor effect. But I always love that shit. Oh god, I had a feeling, yeah, they explode. You can thank Final Fight for that? True, yeah. Was Final Fight the first time Capcom like started using them like crazy? Ah, I'm timing it wrong. Gotta use that. Oh god, I'm being reckless though. This seems like a terrible idea. Is nothing gonna be here? That can't be right. Oh, that's so weird. Alright. Yeah, I gotta remember they come back too. Oh boy. They're out for blood. Or rather, Rolento used that after image attack. Seen the Alpha series? True. Yeah, I just didn't know if it was the first one, but that's cool. Yeah, because the Alpha series definitely was like the first one I ever saw after images in video games, and I was like, that shit's fucking rad. Oh god. Seems like hitboxes are very wonky when it comes to verticals. Nice. Oh no. I'm about to go back in there. Jesus Christ. Shit's getting wild. Might as well open it before I die. Okay, I can kill him relatively quickly now. Good to know. I love how the spinning animation goes just a bit faster when they're about to throw it. I love little visual cues like that. That was too close. It was. Oh, fuck, why'd I do that? Could fake that shit out. Okay, this is getting a little nutty. Just a little nutty. Gotta breathe at some point, you guys. Oh no. I was about to say, I thought they were out of bounds. Out of bounds enemies terrify me. What the fuck? I killed him and I still ate shit. I'd be like, yo, could you imagine if like they were out of bounds and they could like still hit you on fucking ground level? I'd be like, nope. Get me the fuck out of here. So weird how there's like little platforms around here and I'm just like, do they mean anything? Oh god, thanks Michael Bay. Always looking out for your boy. Shut up. I don't know why I keep wanting to like land on the door entrance, the top part of it. Fuck. That lingers. I want to see if there's anything down here. That's what I get. Oh god, that's horrifying. Oh, they hurt. Oh, let me go back to that save point. For my sake. Yo, I gotta deal with those thief Oh my god, he went through that door. I gotta deal with those guys every time I do this save. Okay. Gotta see Inframan the movie. Doing constant explosions before Michael Bay. God. I don't even. Okay, yeah. Wow, that escalated quickly. What the fuck, bro? That's some nasty shit. Damn. The second they're out, it's like, you know you're just gonna have to throw it. I wonder if you can make that jump. Oh, you totally can. No. Yeah, we don't have another accessory though. Bro moment, I thought I equipped the ring mail. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Yo, why am I playing this game? Holy shit, I thought I equipped that. Oh, I know what it was. I got distracted by the fucking combo ender shit. Fuck. Raw moment. Well, at least it means it might be a little easier going for me. You did the cool jump trademark. That's true. Man, that's pretty basic. Man, I love this track. This might be my favorite dungeon theme so far. It's good jams, considering there's explosions everywhere. I like how that was synced. Left or right? Crap, they got me cornered. Hey, no fair, there's a ton of you and only one of me. I'm a goner. No. All free with that downward thrust. Amazing, that was so cool. Do this. Thanks, you saved my life, you know that? I don't know who you are, but you're really strong. Finished off all those monsters like they were nothing. Huh? It's a funny coincidence. Your sword looks just like the one we got at home. How do you get it? He himself and explained that Chief Ord gave him the sword. You're kidding! I can't believe my dad would give it to an... Oh, okay. I've seen when he hates him so much. Just really trusts you. Anyway, I'm actually Chief Ord's son. My name's Wait. Does he not know? Hold on. Let me just keep going. I got questions. Nice to meet you. It's good to know they're all doing okay. I haven't been able to get in touch with them while the bridge is down. Been kind of worried. Really isn't my lucky day. When I was out gathering herbs, I saw this red fairy carrying something sparkly off in this direction. I was kind of curious, so I thought I'd follow her. Before I knew it, I was, you know, all the way out here. Professor Raba must be worried about me. Gonna head back to town now. Oh yeah, there's an altar at the top of this mountain with a sword enshrined on it. You're a swordsman yourself, so maybe you should go pray at it. Or do whatever swordsmen do at sword shrines. Catch you later. I was gonna say, I got some questions, so I'm like, listen, that's the chief's son, but the chief's like, hey, listen, if you see a mirror, please go find that. But my son, don't worry about it. Don't even ask about my son. I'm like, what is up with that? Damn. That's cold, bro. I did it. I'm finally on top of one of these doors. God, these frickin' cliffs or platforms remind me of frickin' Roadrunner for some reason. Ooh. Also, the armor forget is the most Chad brain ever. Pretty much. Where do you think you're going, man? What determines me getting more spins on that, actually? So how does it work, man? Oh god. What is that? Let me see. Oh, that's the honey. I mean, I'm good though. Just button mashing. Weird, because I tried button mashing and it didn't give me more spins. There's gotta be a trick to it. Wait, was there any other entrance aside from that one? Okay, no. I think that's it. Yeah, just making sure. Yeah, I wonder if it's a thing where, like, you can button mash, but it has to be, like, enemies around. Huh. I gotta remember to do that lunge. Oh god. Oh god damn it. Nice crit. I had a feeling, I was like, that looks suspicious. Tabula. Hmm. Ancient characters are carved on the back. Huh. Okay. Oh god. I just took it. Okay, this is a really bad place. Cool. That's why the wind prevents heavy. Oh shit! Good. Good. Hey, what's up, Azoth Master? Hope I pronounced that right. Sorry from a headache. Hope you feel better, bruh. Okay, that's the only way we can go. Yeah. Gotta take a dip. Question is north or south? Oh, I see. Sorry, I just realized that where we were. Okay. I could check north. Yo, what is this? This room reminds me of like this really cursed, dumb minigame that everybody hates in Galaxy 1, or Super Mario Galaxy 1, where you'd have to use bombs to like blow up trash. It just reminded me of that shit. Everybody hated that. It was so dumb. I'm doing alright. Just enjoying E6 for the first time. Relaxing night before I go to bed soon. A bit of a short session though, so we're gonna end relatively soon. Ornamental wing lets the user fly back to any Alma statue he or she has touched. Ooh, nice. I'm glad even for an entry as early as E6, we're like, you know, let's give him fast travel. Mercy. I mean, I could fast travel back to the... I think there was a statue here, wasn't there? Might have been imagining it. Yeah, that projectile has no reason to look that cool. It really doesn't. Put that shit down. Or so help me. Yo, who was sniping from like several feet away? That's wild. Oh wait, you know what? Let's use one of those honeys. Alma was added for this version. Was not in the original version. Oh yeah. What I said earlier, I'm just like the PC version of this, but yeah. I had a feeling the original version didn't come with it. Oh my god. That was a terrible idea. Jesus Christ. It all just took it like a champ. Did that really do 5 points of damage? Bruh. Oh god. This is all wrong. Xseed added that. Damn. What did I trip on? Okay, I was about to say, why is that a big deal? Ooh, nice, another level up. Wow, do I have to do the downward thrust? Weird. That wing of almost the biggest game changer for E6. Yikes. I can imagine though. Don't doubt it. Really don't doubt it. Yo, that's sick. Let's go. That feels so good. Feels like a boss fight might be happening here. Yeah, definitely can't make that jump. Well. Oh, okay. Haha, you dummy. What a little guy like you come all the way up here for? Oh, that's not what I was expecting. That's not what I was expecting at all. Oh, you want that mirror fragment? I'm already done with it, so, like, if you want it that badly. But, you know, getting that mirror was so much work. Everything's just been work, work, work. And work is boring. So sure, whatever, you can have the mirror. Only if you let me have some fun with you first. Bro, what the fuck? What's going on, man? I have so much fun watching you squirm, suffer, and howl in agony. Damn. Damn, shit's happening. Shit lingers. What the? Okay. That really lingers. Just gotta keep moving, not get hit by one of those. Okay, I was about to say, does that even actually do damage, or am I crazy? Oh, that's right, you can't jump. Oh, that was a bad angle. Did I just attack it normally? Am I crazy? No, you have to do aerials. You know what? Fuck it. Using honey too. But no, you can't. Hey, you can't get from the main menu like that. Oh, I can still attack, kind of. God, that shit lingers, bro. God damn it. Man, this shit feels weird. Like the pacing of the fight, I mean.
Like, you gotta be super tight with this stuff. Oh, damn it. I hate how they just immediately attack when they spawn. Oh god, mistakes were made. Oh my god, horse shit. Horse shit. Frames drop for a moment. Always seems to happen in boss fights. Damn. That lingering hitbox. And Falgana's here to stay. I had a feeling that was what was gonna kill me too. Can't hit him. It's weird. Some points lets me. Other times there's just no way. Yeah, even if you jump it, it doesn't matter. I think you can kind of get him, but man, it's pretty tight. I'm like, fuck it, I'll use them. Also, wow, these guys last way longer than the normal noise. Ah, damn it. He's still... But he still has a lot of health. This is a big mistake. Oh, this is a terrible mistake. This is a terrible mistake. I thought I could finish it. There's not a single point I'm safe anymore. Oh my god. That was a fucking mistake. What the fuck? Okay. What? Okay, everything whipped. Oh my god. At this point, oh my god, there's no way. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. There we go, Jesus Christ. So use the menu. I tried multiple times and it didn't let me go into the menu. At least on the first attempt at the boss fight, I tried pressing start. That's what I tried the first time. I was like, rip. I'll try again next time there's a boss fight, but yeah, I swear I tried like at least pressing start like 3 or 4 times. And now it hits on or anything just like standing still. Who knows? Maybe I was crazy. Oh my god, though, that fight was nuts. Just spawning so many eggs. What have you done? I worked so hard to wake it up with the mirror's power. Could it take the key? Because of you, it was all for nothing. You know, you didn't have to summon him, bro. You know how much trouble I'm gonna be in? You're so gonna regret this. Alright. Pixie or fairy or sprite or whatever you want to call it. GG's, man. Get mad. Brillante. Okay. G. Really, really on the nose there. Burst for its power. Man, it should be a light elemental, but what the heck is this? That's not canon. Also, I guess it's a downgrade since, oh, I see what's going on. So, I guess your skills for elemental attacks are based off the sword you equip instead of, like, it being a separate thing. Huh. I can see why they got rid of that.
You can use that one magic when those bugs get hatched.
That's true. Man, I spaced out, because it's like, I forget the special was even a thing. Because it's so infrequent compared to like the other games that I was just like, oh right, I do have that. No, I don't. But I'm so good. I do have to get used to that though. I gotta remember I have the skill. What do we do with the sword though? I mean, aside from using it for attacking. Which I don't think we should until we get some upgrades. Should I head back to town for upgrades? Oh god. Yeah, fast travel? Oh, I know. I was just asking to make sure. Plus, I wanted to get a few more of the, Melis. There we go. This would probably be a good stopping point too, I guess. Since I wanted to call it at, yeah, it's a little over the 2-hour mark, so. Oh wait, for some reason in my mind I thought, oh wait, that's right, there were 2 save points leading to the village, weren't there? I wonder I got confused. Hey, Adol, you sure have a knack for perfect timing, huh? What's this telling Professor about you? Thanks again for saving me earlier, by the way. Oh, the professor I'm talking about? is an Arrestian scholar who's looking after me at the moment. Told him about how you rescued me. He said he wanted to thank you too. I was in this rickety old shack right here, so why not stop by? Come on, this way. Hey, I don't think I checked this one, did I? Professor, I'm back. I brought the guy I was telling you about with me. Ah, thank you. When I heard your name, I thought I could only be you. Seems I was right. Recognize that red hair of yours anywhere. I don't suppose you remember me, do you at all? From Rava, you saved me from Darm Tower 6 years ago? Whoa. Wait. So fill me in with the localization that I got with the 80s version. Was he also named Rava? In the one that we played? Or no? Because I remember 2 people in Darm Tower. Actually, no, wasn't it the same guy who, was he the guy that was in the cell with us, and then, Dogi, like, broke us out? It was called Rava, I believe. Ah, okay. Damn, that's wild. What, you know him? Indeed I do. We first met long before I washed ashore of these islands. Sounds like my apprentice has found himself in your debt as much as the rest of us. He was the old man who was talking about the nasty song? Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Did that adventurous spirit of yours get the better of you and make you dive into the Great Vortex? Explain everything that had happened over the course of his journey to Rava. You fell off a pirate ship after getting attacked by the Roman fleet, did you? Oh, that sounds so cool. What's it like to watch 2 ships fighting each other? Oh, you'd likely sing a different tune if you were to experience it firsthand. Oh yeah. It's a miracle that you made it here alive. So I'm amazed at how quickly Chief Ward accepted you. Ah, looks like you haven't changed at all. Warms my old heart to hear it. Sounds as though you have already made your way to the top of Granavallis Mountain. Did you find anything of interest? What happened on the altar, top of the mountain? What a peculiar story. Oh, I remember. That shard you've got looks just like the mirror we had back at home. Oh, I was looking at it? The mirror of, I guess, Zem? Zem? Maybe Zem. Is handed down through the priestesses of the Rota tribe, or Reta tribe. I believe you said that it was stolen from the village by someone? If that's the case, I fear that red fairy you encountered may be up to no good. Okay, so it is a fairy. Surely was a fairy that I saw. Well, honey, Aisha always took really good care of that mirror, sorry. Getting stuck on ours. That damn fairy. If I ever find her again, won't let her get away with this. Look, no such thing. We're talking about an evil being that can control monsters. Only an idiot would try something so reckless.
Yeah, it's super cool to see someone like that.
Rava or the fairy? But it is cool to see a callback to a character from, like, the first game. Like, what the fuck? Rava? Oh, yeah. I was not expecting that, considering all the other games we've played. Barring, like, Origins, Ooh, sorry. Yawn. Can you tell I'm ready for bed? No, but I wasn't expecting that, aside from, like, Origins, like, callbacks and stuff. It's cool, because, yeah, Forgana didn't have anything like this. There you go, be sure to take this with you.
Took me longer than it should have to realize Rava was the same Rava from 1.
RIP. There's a map of the Canaan Islands that I've spent the last 3 years creating. Its precise accuracy leaves something to be desired. Should help you get your bearings straight at least. Hope it will be of use to you.
Cool.
Aw man, why'd all those mirror have to end up all smashed to bits like this? Makes me wonder where the other pieces are. Mirror of Zem is passed down through the priestesses of the Reta tribe from mother to daughter. I'm sure the priestess would very much like it back, should you find a way to return it to her.
I think I played 6 like 3 times before I realized.
Oh, GG. The thing is, like, the name wouldn't have tipped me off since, names are probably, like, the first to go from my memory. But the second I mentioned Darm Tower, I was like, oh shit. Flame element? Should we get them both to level 5? Also, wait, let me see, how much money do we have? Oh, we have 5,000. I don't know if we can buy anything yet, though. The other stuff was, like, kind of expensive. I guess I'll put them both at 5. Okay. Emerald is made into MLS. Takes on one of a number of colors. For 5, blue, red, yellow, black, and white. Supposedly, they were first created a long, long time ago. Black and white MLS are meant to particularly special. Special in fact that I was never taught how to create them. Huh. Sounds like a Sepip to me with those colors. You got both the magic and skill for the flame sword? Yeah. Good to know. But I'll probably mess with that next time. For now I'm just gonna save and call it. Let's see, what should I cook for dinner today? Esther was also wonderful to me earlier. Told me that my only redeeming quality was my cooking. Oh. Maple, you deserve better. Isn't that the sweetest thing you've ever heard? No. Poor girl. She doesn't get it. Click the skill in the help menu. Must have pressed the attack button with the right timing. After a 3-hit combo. Oh, let me read that. All timed additional press results in an extra attack. Thus can be repeated several times. Or this can be repeated. Honestly, holding attack button for a set time releases a more powerful attack, rather strike. Okay. So we got a charge skill. Cool. Here from the Roman Empire, just like my husband. I left the country to get away from my father, but that's a story for another time. In younger years, I had a job that involved many battles with a sword at my side, much like you. My opponents were humans, not monsters. Called me a gladiator. Try it out. Fine. Kind of looks like Gunflame. Okay, so you can't cancel, or you can't end it with a charge. Weird. So not like the one where you can use it as an ender. Okay, just checking to see if, like, second, third, or first attack would matter. Thing is slower compared to the one sword. Yeah. Let me get a feel for that, actually. Okay. Yeah, mashing will make it eat the input sometimes. Yeah, better off spacing them out. Interesting. Good to know. Good to know. Because I was curious about that. And I don't have the, let me fill that up, actually. Ooh, that damage is pretty good, though. Oh god, this is gonna take forever to fill up, though. Maybe I should save for next time. Yeah, it's gonna take a minute. I'll save it for next time. Jesus, I didn't think it was gonna take that long. But oh well. That's what I mean, though. No one ever forgot it during the boss fight. I gotta remember that I have this skill, because it's weird how, like, you know, differently paced it is compared to the other ones. Not bad, though, just different. It takes my brain a minute to adjust. But, yeah. Once again, another fun session of E6. Overall, still enjoying this game. It's very good. That heavy ailment, holy shit, that was terrifying. Nothing like boards just being like, oh yeah, free food. Time to go after Adol's booty. For free. I don't even. Before boost was invented? Yeah. But it's not even boost, right? It's, how to explain it? It's not even, like, the boost. It's also the fact that, like, the skills were just things that you could just, like, use. You know, like, it had, like, its own meter. Whereas with this, like, you gotta fill it up and then remember that you have it full, and then finally use it. But yeah. Either way, it's still good. But, regardless, though, I'll definitely be back tomorrow since my sister is working. So that'll be all for now. I'll definitely be doing more tomorrow at some point at around like 2 p.m. Eastern. But yeah, y'all have a good one. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Later, guys.